Hello happy people, and as promised we're making videos all this week about how to write your PS. So let's get into it. Okay, so today we're looking at the body. Now the body is by far the most important part, because the body is where we find out how you learn as a person, what kind of things you do in the face of failure, and what you class as an achievement. That's what the body's for. So you tie it in with your second paragraph, which talks about the things that you've done working towards your ultimate aim. But each one of these steps that you took in your second paragraph becomes a paragraph on its own, and it's to show what you learned from this particular experience. It's not just, oh, I did this, I did that, and all detailing all the things. Try not to use phrases like, I'm very organised, because honestly, if you have to say I'm very organised, then you're not. It should show in the body of your personal statement. Anything that you want to put across in that kind of way, it should show through the examples based on the ideas that you set out in your second paragraph. Okay, so let's look at an example. Now, if you remember in the second paragraph, we talked about my filming with Manchester Phoenix. Now, this needs to tie in with the third paragraph. So, during my time with Manchester Phoenix, I learned a lot about how to make video and how to film sports as an activity. And I actually learned a lot about how to set up for special events and stuff like that. Because I didn't just work with the actual match nights and the games. We did the interviews, the post-match interviews, we did special events and award ceremonies and things like that. But the one thing that I did realise is that no matter how technically I could actually operate this kind of scenario, I didn't know anything about the business behind it. And I did my best to try and understand how the business side of this works, where the money comes from, because everyone wants to get paid. What I did learn is that a lot of it comes down to actually managing the people, which is what I actually put into other activities that I was doing whilst I was at university. Okay, from this example you can see what I learned, what I realised I don't understand, what I gained from this, and I also throw in at the end a tie-in with the next paragraph, because the next paragraph is about all the other films that I worked on, the other short movies that I worked on at university, and what I learned from that. Also notice that I keep it focused on this idea of business. It's not just about making the video, it's about the business side of it. So that will take us nicely towards the final part of the personal statement, which is a summary conclusion, which we will do tomorrow. Okay? Until tomorrow.